Good morning.
Good morning, boss.
I'm Rachel.
And I'm Carl.
And you're watching Happy's Lawn Care and Landscaping.
And it's April 5th today?
Yeah, not October.
Oh, because you got pumpkins on your head.
Yeah, but it's the only head wrap I could find. Today is April 5th.
It's going to be 79 today, 79 tomorrow, and then 56, and then I think 49 is a high the next day. So that's Rachel's dogwood winter or whatever she said.
He's trying to say it's the blackberry freeze already, but
well,
it's
we're
not.
3 weeks ahead of everything.
No.
And she said the blackberry freezes in May, and I said the way we're going, it's going to be a blackberry scorcher because we're 79 degrees and 80, and then we get cold at night, not freezing. It's only 38 and 39, but then we're back up to I thought I seen 82 next week.
Yeah.
So
I don't know, you guys. It's unpredictable. You never know what's gonna happen, but we just go with the flow. So
we're out mowing today. You'll see we're gonna mow, I think 9 or 10 yards. I'm not sure.
So is this his third time mowing?
This is his third mow. Yeah, third mow of the season. The beginning of April, third mow of the season.
Yeah, which is very uncommon, but that's all right.
I think the next one's the third. Everybody we're doing is the third mow, except for David and Doug. Mm-hmm. And that one. Ursula's the third.
Nice.
Yeah, so everybody pretty much is the third. We are doing one first-time mow today. Yeah, one first-time mow today.
Oh, yeah, and then we only have one other one,
and
right?
that's going to be next week. So it'll be long, but we're always laggy on her.
Yeah.
So we're going to... Yeah, so that's what we're doing today. And then we'll show you later on. We're going into the development with the big hills, and it's one of our hardest developments, even though it's not our biggest ones.
Yeah. But
it's just a lot of up and down. And then I'll show you what we're going to be doing continuing into this video.
Yeah, so today is mowing, but we are going to be mulching a little bit. So
yeah.
I want to take this opportunity. I don't know if you guys know this or not. Carl did an article with Rob from Landscape Management magazine. So if you guys don't know, Landscape Management magazine is online. Lots of great tips in there. But yeah, this month has Carl in there in an article about mulching.
Yeah, how to properly mulch and do all that other stuff to give people tips, homeowners and stuff, tips on the proper mulch to use, how to prep beds and everything.
Yeah. So we're going to hit a little bit on that. We're going to show you our mulch yard because that is our number one recommendation. Don't use bagged mulch.
It's like the start of any project. The foundation is key.
Yeah.
So you want to go around to all the mulch yards around your area and see who has the best mulch, because there is a best mulch. We have 2 companies that I know that do 3 that do pretty decent mulch. Our favorite is Asheville Mulch Yard. Then there's Carolina Mulch Specialists. I think they're pretty good with their mulches. And then there's Henson's, I think.
Yeah.
They're pretty good. Now, a lot of guys around here like to use places called the Stump Dump, and Henson the name. So now the Stump Dump, if you want...
We do not recommend that.
We do not recommend the Stump Dump. Nothing against their business or anything. It's just that that's where every landscaper brings all their debris, all the poison ivy, all the oak, all the pine, and they dump it there into a big old pile, and then they stick it in these machines, grind it up, and I'm not sure if they dye it. They might, but they grind it all up, and it's just a pile of mulch.
Yeah, just mulch. Just like any
all
tree,
the trash,
all types of trees, all debris, everything just ground up. And that is not always a bad situation if you're turning the pile, letting it break down. The reason that we recommend...
And honestly, if you're using it in big open, like woody areas and stuff, I'd recommend that. We personally would not put that around our house. Not at all. We like to go with Asheville Mulch Yard because they're constantly turning their piles so they don't get too hot. And they're constantly getting new product, and it's all natural. They don't dye any of their mulches, and they last just as long. The double ground hardwood.
Now you can get dyed mulch from like other companies like Henson's and again,
mulch.
And again, it's just properly turned. When it's properly turned and properly aged, it gets rid of all the bacteria, the funguses that it could bring, you know, all that good stuff. So
and we highly recommend a specific type of
seeds.
mulch. They have hardwood mulch, they have cedar mulch, and they have double ground pine. We always recommend double ground pine. Hardwood, it's a good mulch. It doesn't
especially
break
if
down.
you're doing hills.
Yeah.
If you're doing hills, like if you have a pretty big hill, then we would tend to do like a hardwood, just because
like a double shredded hardwood,
Yeah.
something that's not too chunky,
but something that would stay in place.
The only thing, remember, anything that's a hardwood takes years to break down. It doesn't break down over one season, and that's why we recommend double ground pine. That breaks down and acts as a soil conditioner. If you guys notice, if you go to the store to buy a soil conditioner, it's got a lot of pine fines and stuff in it. So this breaks down, and at the end of the year, and it holds the color the longest, the double ground pine, and it's all natural.
Yeah, which is a natural color.
So.
And then the other thing that I would like to mention, I just had another thought, but I lost it again.
Yeah, we're going to try to give you some more information as we go on.
I mean, just
videos.
because there is a difference in just getting any type of hardwood mulch, and yes, there are different mulches for every job. Oh, I know what I wanted to mention. If you have a client that wants to pay like a little bit more money, then they have like a premium red oak that is really pretty.
And that lasts long color.
Yeah, and it doesn't gray out, like whereas hardwoods tend to gray out when they fade. And that's why we like the pine too, because it doesn't gray out when it fades. And then there's also cypress, which is like a blonde color, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, some people like to use cypress, but again, getting into those types of mulches are a little bit more expensive.
Pricey, yeah.
So
let's get out and get some mowing done, and then we will show you what we're going to be mulching tomorrow, and then we'll get to that tomorrow, and then show you the mulch hard we use. So let's go.
All right.
So here's the first one of the day. You can still see the stripes from last week. I'll get you after when Rachel's done mowing. See which way she goes. We're just about done this one. Man, what a difference this lawn made since we've been treating it. We definitely got to come and spot spray. There's a lot of clover and some dandelions. Nice, boss, nice. It's a beautiful day out here. Okay, we're done this one. Rachel's blowing off. You see, she mows most of this. Actually, Rachel mows, I think, 80% of the lawns we mow, or 80% of the grass we cut, Rachel mows. And I do, obviously, all the weed. She doesn't like the weed eat, and I'm not going to make her weed. She enjoys mowing. She's good at mowing. Oh man, it got kind of warm out here. But if you guys check it out, this is crazy weather. See the clover right here? So we have clover and some dandelions. So the only good thing is, before I used to blanket spray the whole yard for weeds because it was 80% weeds and no grass. Now all I got to do is walk up and down these aisles still. I'll still walk up and down these stripes and only spray where I see spots of clover and stuff like that. Now the price is still the same because I have to come out here and spray anyway. So let's go ahead and get loaded up and go to the next one. And you guys see all these dandelions here? That's the neighbor's yard. If you don't put a pre-emergent down on your lawn over time, I guarantee you, if we didn't put any more pre-emergent down on this lawn, you would see dandelions start to pop up all throughout this yard. But because we have a pre-emergent down that's just about to wear off, it's been about 6-7 weeks now, and usually your pre-emergent will last you between 6 and 9 weeks. It just depends on how much rain you get, because it is released by rain. It's a slow release granular fertilizer with a pre-emergent coat on the outside of it. But if you forget to put that app down, you will get weeds in your lawn. Now later on in the summer, we don't put a pre-emergent down, but weeds, it's harder for them to take root because we're drier then. By then the lawn's thicker, so you don't have to worry about as many. Then you can just spot spray any that are in it. The reason we don't put a pre-emergent down in the summer is because if you put a pre-emergent down in, say, in July, August, then you have to wait until late September, October to seed again. And we can't do that, so. Okay guys, that's what Rachel left us. This is the backyard. She's blowing off. Oh, look, I missed the spot. Okay, let me get this. And I did the front yard. So this is the next one. Rachel does all the mowing. There isn't much weed eating for me on this one, and there's nothing, we don't treat this lawn. This is one of our few bi-weekly. We have like 4 bi-weekly accounts. This is like one of them. Especially if they don't treat, we're not gonna put them on weekly. Unless it like grows crazy, then we'll put them on 10 days. But the last 2 you guys seen, we did in, I think it was 50 minutes. For both of them yards we just mowed. And I was telling Rachel the first one we mowed could go up on price. But he does so many extras and he's like right there. Rachel don't pick up trash, neither do I. You move it with the mower. Or blow it with the blower. We don't pick up trash, sorry guys. We don't mow it over neither. We'll move it with the blower. But yeah, so the first one we mowed you guys seen, we do $50 a week on that one. That one should actually, I was telling Rachel, should be $65 minimum a week. But he's been with us for a while and right down the road from us, and he fertilizes any treatments he needs done on the lawn, he does. So that makes up for it. Now this one we do is 75, and it'll probably take us literally 20 minutes to do. I'll time it because I'm recording, maybe 30 because I'm talking while Rachel's mowing. Just to give you an idea on prices, so some of our lawns we are mowing at probably between 50 and 75 an hour, a man hour. Between 50 and 75 a man hour, and then I'd say the other half we're making probably between 80 and 100 a man hour to mow. And these are all old clients we've had for a while. The thing is, it's not that we overcharge, we're very efficient at what we do. And look, she's safe. She moves that paper towel further and further away. So let me go weed eat. So Rachel's finishing up the back here, and we should be done probably in another 10 minutes. I think that's under 30 minutes. We'll have to see. She triple mowed the front, probably double mowed the back. There you go, number 3 done. I think it took us 21 minutes, but for giggles, we'll say it took us a half hour. So because it's me and Rachel on the property, that's 1 man hour total, and we charge, I think, 70 for this. So, and she triple mowed the front. So right there, we're making a minimum of $75 an hour on that one. Not bad. Okay, guys, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 we're mowing in here, I think. Yeah, we usually do 5. We're only mowing 4 in here today. So I'll show you before and afters of this. Look how long this grass is. Nice and thick. It's gonna look good when I'm done. Then we will be maybe done. When the back's done here, I'm just finishing up weed eating. That's a hill, guys. But I still mow it diagonally if you guys look over here. I go this way. Okay, let me finish up and go do the rest. Okay, we're finishing up the last one for the day. Not bad, not bad. Pretty out here, right guys?